maybe if I start with the questions about payroll and TWSS. We've operated the TWSS in a way that's entirely consistent with the legislation enacted, and we've actually worked very closely with the revenue commissioners in this regard. If you talk about the cost-saving measures that we have had to implement, look, I refer you to the levels of hours of work that we've had in the airline and the amount of pay that we've given. Between April and June, we operated approximately 5% of the normal Aer Lingus flying programme. In July, our programme increased a bit, but it was still below 20%. And over that period, we did guarantee 50% of hours and wages to our employees. In every case, the full value of the subsidy has been passed through to all of our employees. Anybody who was entitled to more on the basis of the commitment we made was topped up over and above the subsidy to the pay applicable to the hours they worked. In addition, for the days that employees didn't work, we paid an amount equivalent to the short-time working payment they would otherwise have received from social welfare. And in respect of people who unfortunately we had to lay off, we still paid them the full subsidy, thereby maintaining the employment relationship between the airline and the employee. So I think we're very compliant, and we've worked hard to make sure that we are compliant with the legislation in relation to the TWSS. If I talk about what guarantees we can give, at the outset I told you about the scale of challenge we're facing, how unprecedented the crisis is. And I think at the minute we are, well behind what other European carriers are doing in terms of reenacting service and recovering the operation and having more hours to go around. So we are uncertain about the future because our pathway out of it in the short term is unclear. And that goes back to the points that I made earlier. We have been engaging constructively with Forsa, we've engaged with SIPTU, we've engaged with IALPA. Unfortunately, we have yet to reach the kind of agreements that we would have liked to have reached, but we've put a lot of effort and energy into that.